Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group ID D56. My name is FARAH ATIKAH binti AZMAN.
My name is Muhammad AHNAF bin AZLAN.
My name is DANIAL ZULHAKIM bin NORAZMAN.
We are going to start with our background project. Our system is based on the recent pandemic, which is COVID-19. Staff and students are required to keep track their health status in order to pursue daily activities. So, a system is needed to record daily status and store data. Next, problem statement. There are 3 problem statements. Number 1 is manual system. Overload messages every day. Number 2 is fake information. Student may fake their health status in order to absent from the classes. And number 3 is data redundant. It is difficult to check the records if it has the same information. Moving on to the objectives. The first one is we are required to study the requirement before making the system. Next, making design and develop it for the system. And lastly, to conduct testing on the system.
Next is methodology. Our system use a waterfall model. First, we have planning, analysis, design, implementation, and operation and maintenance. Okay, first is planning. Identify problems or needs of information. For analysis, first we're gathering enough information for the system to be developed through interviews and etc. Second, determine needs of software and hardware requirements. Next is design. Purpose is to design PSMZA COVID-19 management system, make user-friendly and easy to use. Use MySQL for database. Next is implementation. Each unit is developed and tested for functionality. We refer as unit testing. For operation and maintenance, we release patches to fix emerged issues and delivered changes in customers' environment. Moving on, discovery. We discovered through MySejahtera. It display all information about COVID-19 in Malaysia. Next is PSMZA SPMP. Our system is similar to polytechnic system. Next is PSMZA CDOS. PSMZA CDOS is simple and iterative ways to show information.
Next, moving on to contribution to society. For the first one, completely customizable depending on the organization needs. Second one, may add or remove based on their necessities according to the organization. Third one, reduce the requirement for additional worker to manually record information. Fourth, cost efficient for the organization. And the last one, reduce workload on humans. For the last part, we proceed with project demonstration. So for project demonstration, this is our login page. The first user we log in is admin. So after admin login, it will direct to our main page. So on this page, it will show the new, active, cumulative cases for positive case. We also include the graph for positive cases here, and we can show the specific information. Let's say we want to see a total of the positive case. You can see here. And then we can print the statistic or save as PDF. So we show like this. Next, we also can view the close contact cases information, new, active, and cumulative, and the graph for close contact cases for student and staff. And we also can print the statistic for close contact right here. This data is accumulated until the current date. We also have the recover information for COVID-19 cases and the graph for recovered cases. And we can also print the statistic for recovered information. For the update button, since our system doesn't have register option, we use this update button to keep track of the student and staff data. So if we click the update button right here, it will update the student and staff data from the PSMZA API, and it will also update the new, active, cumulative cases for positive, close contact, and recover. We move to records. So for the PSMZA COVID-19 records page, so for example, I choose the all record right here. Let's say I'll choose 1 June until 1 July. So we click search. So it will show the old data for positive, close contact, and recover from the 1 June until 1 July. We can also print this record So it will show like this and save as PDF. Next, for the staff search, it will show how many positive cases for staff right now and the close contact cases. And we can search for the specific staff by using staff number, staff name, department, location, COVID status, vaccine status, or we can search by quarantine start and quarantine date. So let's say we want to search by Roslan bin Jali. Click search. So it will show the Roslan bin Jali record right here. Let's say we want to search by date. I will try to pick 1 June until 1 July. Click search. It will show the record from 1 June until 1 July. Let's say we want to search by department and then we want to search by date for the department. So we search 1 June until 1 July. So it will show the only that department from 1 June until 1 July cases. We can also print this table and save as PDF. And we show the date for the current date. For student search page, it has the same function as staff search page, but this is for student and we search by metric number, name, student class, department, location, COVID status, vaccine status, quarantine start and quarantine end date. Let's say we want to search by a class which is DAD6B. And then we want to search by 3 June until 28 July. Click search. So only that class will appear in the table and we can also print this table. So if we click the update button, it will update the data and show how many total cases for students. Moving on to location, we have student location. So this page is used to track student location. We set 3 types of location for student, which is campus, rented house, outside, referred to parents' house or somewhere else than the rented house. We can search for student here by using metric number, by their full name, student class, student department, and student location. Let's say I search for outside. Then it will filter by the outside location. And we can also print this table. And we can also update the table. It will tell us the total student locations detected. Next, for the settings, we have admin and quarantine settings. For the admin settings, admin can update their email, password, confirm password. Before password should be at least 8 characters in length and should include at least 1 lowercase, 1 uppercase, and 1 number. It will tell us the data updated successfully. For the quarantine settings, admin can select the vaccine status, COVID-19 status, and COVID-19 symptoms, and set the quarantine days length for each type of the vaccine status, COVID-19 status, and COVID-19 symptoms selected. Okay, that's it for the admin. Let's move to the student page. I will use my account. For student, if this is their first attempt to log in, they need to press the verify email button right here and then verify their login information from their email. We get their email by using the PSMZA API and we set their default password by using their metric number and their username by using their IC number. Click the verify email button. So as you can see right here, I received the login verification email from the server. Then student can check their details right here and then click verify account. So if we click the verify account, it will tell us our account has been verified and we can close this window now. And then we click back to login page and we need to log in again. So after our account has been verified, it will ask if we infect with COVID-19. If you click yes, then it will redirect us to the health status update. So this page is for student with COVID-19 cases. Either they have close contact or positive cases. So they can fill this form. And after they fill this form, I choose rented house, first dose, positive. Yes for COVID-19 symptom and choose the date right here. So this date should be same with our MySejahtera quarantine date. Next, we can choose the MySejahtera status photo. So this MySejahtera status photo is proof for the update, so for the start quarantine date. It will use by the staff later approve the student health status update. After student update their health status update, they need to wait for the quarantine date approval by their academic advisor. Next, for the location status, this page is used only for update their location status, either they are in campus, outside, or rented house. For settings, students can update their email, password, and confirm password. So we move on to staff. Try to log in using one staff account. So the process is just the same. Staff need to verify their login information from their email. So after we verify the staff login information, it will redirect us to the health status update. Staff can also update their health status and receive their quarantine date. So for the academic advisor, this is used for the academic advisor to search for their student by class, by name, biometric number, department, location, COVID status, vaccine status, or their quarantine start and quarantine end date. And also they can print this table right here and can update the table. For the quarantine approval page right here, so this is where the academic advisor will approve their student quarantine start date. So let's say I choose ZULHAKIM and NORAZMAN and click for approval. If the information entered by the student is valid, academic advisor can approve or deny. So let's say we approve, and then it will tell us quarantine date for the student has been approved. So the student name has been approved, will not be here anymore. Let's say I search for Daniel. So as you can see right here, the quarantine end date for the student has been added. So for the staff setting, staff can update their email, password and confirm password. In case the admin of the system doesn't have time to check the system, we have special features which the system will collect and send daily cases information to our private Telegram channel every day.
That is all from us. Thank you. Have a nice day.